Okay, good morning. My first thing I got to say hi to Nash. He's watching the press conference today. My grandson, one of them. So after looking at the tape, I thought there were some good things that happened. Obviously, I thought the special teams for the most part played pretty well. I thought we made strides in that area. I thought a lot of the guys that played the week before improved, especially maybe the linebackers. I thought they did a nice job as far as that. I think the first team defense, missing 5 starters, had a good outing. And then, offensively, we didn't really have much rhythm. I think, honestly, there was the offensive line in protection was pretty darn good. We missed one on a play action, and then the back missed 2, and some of the quarterbacks were a little skittish in the pocket early. So, at one time, Browning hit his 5th step and started taking off when he had plenty of time in the pocket. So we got to get that fixed. We got to we'll work real hard on 3rd downs today. And so we got some other areas that we're trying to get working with. So, questions? Colquitt punted a lot better in this game. And I thought our coverage units were pretty good overall.
And Mike, as far as the coverage stuff, anybody on special teams stand out to you in particular?
Ryan Connolly, I thought he did a nice job. He ran real hard. Looked like Metellus did a nice job. I'm trying to think who else. I just watched it again this morning too. I think those guys, just off the top of my head.
What are your thoughts on the potential signing of Everson Griffen?
Well, if I didn't think he could help us, we wouldn't sign him.
See him as a potential starter, right defensive end, or more of a situational pass rusher?
He's a situational player.
Bringing him in, just kind of what sense did you get for where he's at mentally and just kind of his life in general?
We talked to him for quite a while the other day, and I think seems like he's in in a good place, and hopefully he continues to do that, and if he does, he can help us.
How did he look last year? Did you have a chance to look and see?
Yeah, we kind of watched him, but we didn't. When we weren't studying him, but he had 6 sacks. I think the way that we rush would be more beneficial to him than the way he tried to do it last year. So I think he probably recognizes that as well.
Like, as far as the other guys in that spot, whether they want them, how did you feel like they did Friday or Saturday, and just how do you feel about where they're at overall?
Yeah, I think they both did well. They're still battling, and one of them will end up being the starter there, and we'll use the other one rotationally.
What do you need to see out of your offense this week, either in practice or the game, to make you feel a little more comfortable where they're at?
Yeah, I'd like to see touchdowns, to be honest with you. I just, again, like I said before the game last week, I think we need to have some success. I think they're very confident, but, confidence comes when you play well and you show it. And so, I really don't want to go into the first ball game and we haven't looked crisp or sharp, or, we really didn't get the ball down the field in the passing game at all. We ran the ball pretty good, but we didn't get the ball down the field vertically, hardly any. And, if you're going to throw 5-yard checkdowns all day long, it takes 20 of them, So we'd like to get the ball down the field a little bit more.
And whether we want them still batting, would you expect they'll play Friday?
Yeah, they'll play Friday.
And also just Rashad Breeland, he said he would hope to play Friday against Kansas City's old team. Do you think he'll play?
Well, that's up to me. I don't know. I haven't decided yet.
Okay,
he doesn't get a vote.
Okay. Mike, with Dr. Michael Osterholm visiting this morning, how did that go?
I thought it went well. He's one of the top specialists in the world, and I thought he was very good with his points. Answered a lot of questions. whether or not that changes anything, I don't know. But we're very thankful that he was able to come over here and talk to the team in person. It was great to meet him, and he understands the importance of when people look up to our football players, especially now with all this. I don't want to get into it all that much, but with this Delta variant, how it's affecting younger people all over the world, I think that the more that we can show that it's safe and young kids can get, not younger than 11, but these kids can get vaccinated, we're all going to stay healthier.
The FDA approved Pfizer today. Does that mean much to players if you say it's FDA approved or not?
I don't know. I don't know. I guess, but some of the questions that were asked, are things that you hear on the internet and things like that. So it was able for him, and like he said, he was going to be 100% honest. If he knows the answer, he'll tell it, and if he didn't know it, he would tell it as well. So I thought he did a terrific job, and hopefully it helps. I care about these players and I care about their families, and so that's my main reason. If they miss a game because they get COVID, so be it. But I don't want them to get sick, and I don't want their families to get sick and their kids to get sick, or my grandkids to get sick. He also mentioned today, which I didn't know because I was talking to him that had twins, that babies that breastfeed actually get some of the vaccine through their mother's milk. So, I thought that was, I had to make sure I told my daughter that.
Mike, do you get the sense from being in the room and the questions that were asked that he changed some minds, or was it helpful, do you think?
Who knows, Mark? Who really knows? I mean, sometimes when guys are 22 and 24 and 25, they're pretty bulletproof. I know I had a lot of opinions when I was that age. I still got them now, too, by the way. But, so who knows?
Do you anticipate D.D. Westbrook practicing close to full this week and having a chance to play Friday?
I don't know if he'll play Friday, but I think he'll practice pretty much. He had a good week last week practicing, and he'll get some more time this week.
Time for two more.
How did Kirk and the offensive line work together?
Yeah, pretty good. Really, the pocket was pretty clean most of the day. I thought the offensive line, the one time Rashad got beat was a play action pass, and he was trying to sell a play action. The guy kind of ran around him, so that's more of a learning experience, I think. The rest of the time, the pockets were pretty clean. They hit us on a run blitz. I think Browning was in there then, but we had a miscommunication on that one that was a draw, and they had everybody coming. But the back missed two protections, and so that, I know one was trying to think if they were both Browning when he was in there. I can't remember, but yeah, we got to do better there.